Stepping into a hospital should be like stepping into a sanctuary, a place where healing transcends all languages and barriers. But for many migrants seeking refuge in our nation, that sanctuary feels often out of reach. And as a medical student who is deeply entrenched in the ethos of compassionate care, I cannot stand by idly while language barriers and systemic prejudices deprive individuals of their right to healthcare. Now, growing up in Trinidad and Tobago, I've had the privilege of growing in a warm and nurturing environment. Down the street, you can hear echoes of greetings and offers of assistance that really embody a spirit of community that defines us. But amidst this vibrancy, we all too often forget the struggles of our migrant neighbors. Their stories often go untold, their needs unmet, and most of the time, they experience stigma and exclusion. Now, when I came to this realization, I was fueled by passion, not just to effect change within the healthcare system, but within the hearts and minds of the community. And the Miss Universe Trinidad and Tobago project has allowed me the opportunity to advocate for my passions, to use my platform and my privilege to amplify the voices of those who, if otherwise, would not be silent. Project Help isn't just an initiative, it's a testament to our collective commitment for equity and justice, and at its core lies the mission to break down the barriers that hinder access to quality healthcare for migrants. Now, central to this mission, we are tackling head-on the pervasive language barrier that is so ever-present. We've collaborated with dedicated NGOs to introduce medical Spanish to current medical students to ensure that we are able to effectively communicate with migrants when they come into the system. This course isn't just about mastering phrases and vocabulary, it's about fostering a culture where we can communicate effectively and foster empathy and understanding. Through this, we're aiming to ensure that individuals, regardless of where they come from, can receive the proper care and treatment they need by breaking down the linguistic barriers to build bridges of trust and respect. But our work doesn't stop there. We're also aiming to provide essential healthcare services for all migrants regardless of their status or nationality. Through health fairs and community outreaches, we're aiming to provide preventative screening and treatment for those migrants who may not feel comfortable approaching the system due to prior experiences. Now, these events are more than just diagnoses. They're about empowerment, about affirming the inherent self-worth and dignity of every individual regardless of their background. But perhaps the most formidable opponent that we may have is the pervasive stigma that shrouds migrants. This stigma is born out of fear and injustice and usually perpetuates discrimination within the system. And that is why part of Project Help mission is to challenge these misconceptions head-on, to foster a culture of solidarity within our community. Through education and advocacy, we're striving to change the narrative surrounding migrants and their rights to health. By engaging with policymakers, healthcare providers, and even the wider community, we're aiming to break down the systemic inequalities that continue to perpetuate these injustices. And we believe that standing in solidarity and wavering in our beliefs can help create a future where every individual, regardless of their status, can receive healthcare, proper healthcare, wherever they are. So join us, stand in solidarity, lend your voices and your support to our cause, because this is bigger than us, it's bigger than our nationality, it's bigger than our identity. At the end of the day, every individual, regardless of their background, of their circumstances, deserves to receive proper quality treatments and care. And with Project Help, this future can become a reality. With your support, this vision can be true.